one. Advice for tech startups
Yeah.
who want to be insurtechs.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
So
companies
often,
out there who are doing a lot of stuff, but they're not actually providing the solutions that companies are looking for. You got your innovators and we got a great new some kind of high technology stuff, but is it really what the insurance companies are looking for? So how do these
well,
startups find these solutions or these challenges?
yeah, and there was a couple of recent instances. I just was contacted by a company who does step tracking.
Uh-huh.
They have an algorithm that can track steps from your smartphone,
Oh.
but when you're outside,
Hmm.
sweat coins. Interesting. All right, so they've got a clever algorithm that they built that's an application for a smartphone. They're trying to tie in with a life insurance company.
Yeah.
All right, so they've got a clever idea. They've got a lot of people who download it. But what's to stop Fitbit from doing a similar thing with their smart devices?
Yeah.
And who's to say that people don't want to track their steps inside?
Mm-hmm.
You're on a treadmill. You know, if you live in Buffalo, New York,
Yeah.
you've got 4 months to run outside.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, you're inside. So it's a clever idea, and they've tied in with vendors and such. But is that the answer people are looking for? Who said, I want someone to track my steps, and based on the number of steps, I'm going to get premiums,
Yeah. Discounts or whatever. Yeah.
vendor stuff,
Yeah.
and the life insurance companies can then say, oh, yes, based on how they're doing, we can give them a life insurance policy. But
Yeah.
a life insurance policy is what? It's a one-time purchase.
Yeah.
One time. It's not like auto and such. It's not what you mean on IoT. Right now, life insurance policies aren't set up to be dynamic underwriting.
Right.
You get it, and that's that.
Yep.
You know, that's what you have. So this is an example of a clever idea, but who asked for it?
Yeah.
All right, as opposed to I'm not going to be able to say, actually, parametric products have come out.
Yeah.
That is a clever, different way to help people out without trying to predict the whole loss.
Right.
You know, so governments and businesses such say, look, we've got to have a better way to react to flooding that comes on the east side, southeast side of the Indian subcontinent.
Yeah.
But we can't get a product to sell that. But, well, maybe we can get something that will, upon a trigger, is going to provide that immediate money to the community to help them recover. That's a clever thing, index products.
Yeah.
That's an end result that prompted something to happen. My favorite thing, innovate from the customer backwards. What does the customer want?
Yeah.
What does the customer need? What have they voiced as their pain points? And work from that. Lemonade has that a little bit, for the common good. But what companies don't often think is the correct answer may not be the right answer.
Yeah.
They may have a clever answer, but it may not be the right one for that customer.
Right.
So, and are you fighting convention? Are you fighting something that people just don't want to change? So again, my advice for tech startups is be smart, but if you're going to be an insurtech, understand that first part of that. What is insurance? What is the aspect of it that you're trying to innovate or influence or sell to?
Yeah.
And if you don't know that, your most clever innovation, if you can't sell why you're clever to somebody who's in the insurance world who doesn't know tech, you're not going to sell.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you really won't. Let me see what else I have on my notes. There are big issues right now. You should share some of the nails.
Okay.
Small and medium enterprises for insurance. They've always gone naked of insurance.
Okay.
Right, but now now there are clever ways to come up. Big a company out of the UK. They said, all right, we know how to do this.
Yeah.
There are many come up. Small and medium enterprises. Climate change is showing a lot of places where there's an opportunity for companies who are clever with tech to leverage it into either risk tools or index products. Hazard Hub, for example, they can provide you a profile of any address, what your risks are. Ecosystem access. You've got billions of people. Right. China, South Asia, Southeast Asia, South America, Africa, where the customers, potential customers, what does everybody have now? Everybody's got a smartphone. I don't care how much money you have, what your social status is. Everybody's got a smartphone.
Right.
If you can, well, you see it now with how insurance is being sold in previously underserved areas. Farmers in the northeast of India can get crop parametric cover, but not too much, and it's right from their smart-phone. Same with South America. Same with ride-sharing companies in Eastern Africa.
Right.
It's all from the smartphone, and it micro policies. But if you sell, if you sell 100 million micro policies, it still adds up to a lot of money.
Huge amount, right.
So, a lot of money. So, if the market is going from ecosystem, and you're a person who can tie in, don't try to sell them from necessarily agents going down the street. Tie in with the cell phone companies or whoever's running the ecosystem. Grab was a ride-sharing company, but now they've built a huge ecosystem from a whole bunch of other stuff, haven't they? So that's my thought on that. One.
Next one.